Today we're doing a quick comparison of the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 versus the 30mm f1.4. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Anson, and on this channel we talk about filmmaking gear, specifically gear for the budget-conscious filmmaker. So if that's you, consider subscribing. And as we get into the comparison of these two lenses, I do want to mention that the 18-35 is using a speed booster because I figured most people will be using a speed booster with this lens. Now let's begin this showdown, starting first with minimum focusing distance and sharpness. Both these lenses are going to be really sharp. Sigma is known for having sharp lenses. However, the 18-35 does have a slight advantage when it comes to minimum focusing distance. Next up is focus breathing. Now don't get me wrong, both these lenses suffer from pretty bad focus breathing. However, the 30mm does offer a little bit less focus breathing than the 18-35. That should not come as a big surprise because the 18-35 is notorious for having bad focus breathing. However, something to keep in mind is if you manually focus your shots, the 18-35 has a mechanical focus with tactile stops, whereas the 30mm does have focus by wire. Next up in this comparison is low light and bokeh. Now with the speed booster, the 18-35 is operating with a 1.3 aperture and the 30mm is an f1.4. So both are going to perform really well in low light. However, the 30mm does offer, in my opinion, a little bit more pleasing bokeh. It's a little more rounded, a little bit more smoothed out. Which brings us to the last category, which is flaring. Now keep in mind, with the 18-35 being on a speed booster, you may see some unnecessary flaring because of the extra glass. But overall, the 30mm does offer a little bit more controlled flaring. So that's my quick comparison of the Sigma 18-35 and the 30mm f1.4. Overall, both are really awesome lenses. If you need a good budget prime, check out the 30mm f1.4. If you need an amazing low light zoom, check out the 18-35. As always, thank you guys for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.